Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm out of singles.
So, hold on. We have a very, very special guest. We have the head of accounting.
There's two
Fraudulent
bills.
accounting. Who
Fraudulent
has
accounting.
fraudulent account? See, fraudulent account. Two profiles. Oh, how do we have two profiles? Fraudulent accounting. Hello,
Yes.
Christine. Hello.
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 She's muted herself.
You gotta unmute yourself, Christine.
She's muted. Christine, hello. Hello. Can't hear her. Okay. Gia, how are you?
I'm good. She said she can't hear anything.
Tell her to exit and try and come back. But usually works for me. How was your day, Gia? Gia? How was your day, NCR?
It was good. Productive.
Good. You had some news of an upcoming thingy that you want to share with the class?
Hey, Anthony. You
Yes.
criminal.
I'll be working on a video of one of LIA's biggest supporters and fans.
Ooh.
Mr. Dominic Izzo, who is the host of the Cop Talk podcast, who thinks he knows how to backseat quarterback a police breakdown video better than anybody, even though he's never been in the exact situation.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a doozy of a video.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. Perfect.
You're a little sketchy.
Okay. How about now?
Okay, so anyway, go ahead, NCR.
So it's going to be something similar to a video I did on Chile because it's the same incident. However, questionable training methods that he wants to bring back that would get an officer not only fired, but placed on the Brady list.
Oh, nice.
Governor material. Governor material. I'm telling you, he's a shoo-in.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I think LIA should run for the governor of New York because his subscriber base will surely all vote for him because they can. Because I'm sure all of them are in New York and can vote in New York.
Yes, but if he runs for office, you know what that means.
What?
Me and you are going on a road trip.
Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. We will knock on his door every day because we demand transparency.
He is my public servant, even though I wouldn't be residing in that state.
All we have to do is buy gum. Just buy a pack of gum. We've paid sales tax. He's our public servant now because we paid taxes. That's all we got to do. And by the way, hello, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Hey,
Who had a good
Karen.
day? Who had a good day? Did you
Whose
want?
audio is lousy?
Glad- I was glad I was able to make Karen's day a little bit brighter with a horrible, horrible movie.
Good. What movie?
Meth Gator.
Oh, God.
It was a masterpiece of crap.
Aren't they all?
Hey, I played for Jen. I played that one you wanted.
Yeah. You
I
got your
don't know.
movie.
Yeah, I don't know any of those movies, so whatever. Oh,
Uh,
Christine's audio is
it's
terrible.
Christine's audio is terrible because it's bad. It's fraudulent accounting. She's charged us
Well,
for the top of the line mic, but has gotten the 99-cent special off of Amazon and pocketed
no, plus
pocketed
she's
the
got,
rest of
yeah,
them.
plus she's got listening devices all over her house because of the IRS. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Because the
Yes.
IRS are haunting her because of her
Yes. Yes.
fraudulent
Yes.
accounting.
Yes, I
Fraudulent.
have a drone over her home right now. Yep. Okay, she came back.
Okay,
Can you
say
hear us
something.
now?
I hear muffles.
Oh well.
You would think. You would think, as you know, she is your friend. You would be spending top dollar on audio equipment for
What? Who?
her.
Who is she
You.
again? Who? Who is she again? I've known her since seventh grade, so
Yeah.
I know nothing about her.
You should. You should have all of the best audio equipment because, well, you.
Uh-huh. No, I'm a cheap bastard. No.
Okay, well, while she tries to figure that out, let's just move on with our show.
Yes.
Move on with our show. Oh, we have a fundraising goal. What was our fundraising goal again? I need to say that.
$7 billion.
$7 billion, and what we get for $7 billion?
Get Jim to do something embarrassing.
Do something embarrassing. Okay, how about just $50?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay,
That's
okay. So
better.
not the 7 billion, just $50 by the
That's
end of
doable.
tonight's show.
Yeah,
By
that's
the end of
doable.
tonight's show. And any of our fundraising grifty ways. So super chat, Cash App, PayPal, just drop it off at the church's door. Yeah, any of those ways.
Yep. 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 Or Bitcoin. Drop some Bitcoin in
Bitcoin.
his
Yep,
yard. Yep.
yep. Bitcoin in the yard. Bitcoin in the yard. Okay, well, let's start off with we have a highly obnoxious soft-set in court. And the logic is top-notch and solid, I swear.
Disregarding a traffic signal.
Anthony, who would get me for
Was your
one
vehicle
night?
insured on the 3rd day of October when you?
Wait a minute, you're going to be got for a night?
Anthony just posted, you get NCR for one night. Who would get me? I need to know this.
Well, and how much are we talking? I mean, that's certainly less than $50.
Hey, I'm a high class person.
High class broad. Yep.
I am guaranteed not to run that red light. I have proof that I did not run that
Okay,
red
we've
light.
also heard you had proof about being insured, and we haven't seen that either.
Trying to figure it out.
So this comes from Old
There we
Squishy
go.
Gardener.
This is citation 25RO06219, 6219A, and 6219B.
Magistrate Chisholm out of Michigan, who is one of my favorite magistrates.
The A ticket, or the first ticket, is driving on expired plates. The second ticket is driving without a proof of insurance. And the third ticket is disregarding a traffic signal. Was your vehicle insured on the third day of October when you got these tickets?
Before I can even proceed, Your Honor, I have put in for a fair Information Act, Freedom of Information Act, so I can disclose my grounds of filling this stop itself. It has not been honored. That is fraud. I have given the courts plenty time, the police station plenty time to retrieve all the information of this Freedom of Information
Let's
Act.
understand one thing, sir. You scheduled this hearing.
Yes.
This hearing is happening because you requested it. I'm asking you, was your vehicle insured on the second day of October, third day of October?
I got all this proof here, but my issue.
You can
here,
answer my question with the one word.
Yes,
Yes or no?
It is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes, it
Do you
was.
have a certificate of Michigan no-fault insurance that was effective on the third day of October, 2025?
Yes, I have all of that proof right here.
Where is it?
Okay, so here's what he's got. He's got a ticket for running a red light
And no insurance.
and no insurance. And we're going to find out later that he also has a he has a no active registration on his ticket,
Oh,
on his plate. No active registration.
and a 7th grade education.
And
Got that going for him.
And all of this needs to be dismissed because he doesn't have his freedom of information
Yes.
request fulfilled, which
Has
apparently is
nothing to
going
do with it. Yes.
well, it's going to crack the case according to him.
Yes, according to him.
Right here. Let me see if I can turn my camera. I'm about to try to turn my camera around.
Okay.
This is my insurance that was effective for that vehicle on that date. And I just told the officers that
You've moved the thing faster than I could read it, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Vehicle.
Oops, let's back up slightly here. Let's see if we can read this thing.
And why didn't he have that with him in his trifold?
I don't know.
Stop using
This
facts
is
and
my
logic.
insurance that was effective for that.
So this is his insurance. He claims that was effective on now October 3rd is the date of the ticket.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we're trying to find out. Did you have insurance on October 3rd?
Vehicles on that date. And I just told the officers that
You've moved the thing faster than I could read it, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Vehicle. Now I've lost it. Mr. Allen, I think if you speak, the camera will focus on you again.
Okay. Yeah, so
So we still haven't seen the document, sir.
Okay.
I see a 2414 Traverse or Chevy.
Yep.
I can't see the VIN. If you would hold it still, sir, it would really help.
I love this picture of just
Can you move it,
you just see this.
right now we're seeing the right side of the document, not the whole document.
I can't see it.
Mr. Allen, there
thank you,
is
Dave.
on that document a vehicle identification number.
There it is, boom.
Do we get super chat?
Yes, $25 from Dave.
Holy cow! Coming
Let's
in
not
hot.
embarrass Jim. Really not sure how, though. Make it a dealer's choice.
Oh, I can think of some things.
I
Yes.
can think of things too, and
Me
honestly,
too.
just because Jim says no nudity and nothing on camera, doesn't mean there can't be nudity and on camera. I believe we can get him.
Oh,
naked
I
cycling.
got a funny story to tell. Okay.
Okay.
So my pest guy, the guy who sprays the exterior of the house, was going to come last week, but we had thunderstorms for days. So I told him to come today, and I
Okay.
totally forgot about it. So I'm in my bathroom. I just taken a shower. I'm standing there in all my glory, and he walks by my sliding glass door to spray and gets an eyeful.
And trust me, folks, I've seen it. It is
Oh,
an
God.
eyeball.
It's more
I
than
was
it's
drooling.
it's
I was
traumatic. You were not drooling.
I
It
was.
was traumatic. It
I
was
was.
traumatic. Oh,
For
God.
him or for you?
For him. Traumatic. Yes. He didn't even pause. That's how gorgeous I am.
It's a good story.
God.
He
Anyway,
was,
let's
he
move
was
on.
spraying the window. Die, we die. Die, we.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Oh well.
And that's
you
how
know,
Gia gets free pest control.
That's how Gia rolls.
That's it.
Oh, that's how Gia rolls.
This was Gia's OnlyFans, wasn't it? Yes, Anthony.
Free
Yes,
show.
it was.
Yep,
It
yep,
was.
yep,
It is on her
yep,
OnlyFans, but
yep.
it's on the VIP page, so you have to pay extra.
It's a back channel. It's a back channel. You have to have a code and yeah.
Yeah, the back channel. Trust me, back channel worth it. The back channel is worth it.
It ends 452, as does this one. Okay, now can you slide it over where I can see the effective dates?
There's no effective dates.
Of course
Go to
there
the
is.
left. Go to the left a little bit. So that's 10/6.
Yeah, he's pulling a fast one. Yep.
Yep.
3 days late.
Ticket is
Yep.
10/3.
Yeah.
Can you need to speak up, sir, so that the
Oopsie.
sound of your voice will make the camera focus on you and we can see the document?
Okay. So, Your Honor, I am objecting to this.
I don't care
Hearing.
if you're objecting now. I'm trying to
I'm
read your
objecting.
document.
I
Now-
got caught lying. Yep.
Now, as the fraudulent accounting expert, this is valid, right, Christine? This is valid insurance.
We didn't see all the dates yet, did we?
Yeah, your audio is terrible.
It wasn't.
I know it was good for a while.
Your preference.
I'm trying to present it to you. I'm not going against the court proceedings.
I want to see the left side of the document, please.
10/6 to 4/6/2006.
10/6 of 25 to 4/6 of 26.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't
You have the
valid
one that
insurance.
was in effect 3 days before?
Yes, I've been had this insurance. But my
I've been
honor,
had.
I'm still trying to have the validity
been
of
had.
this traffic stop. to
I'm
be
not,
questioned.
you're the one that requested the hearing, sir, and I'm asking you
Yes.
if you have a document that shows that your vehicle was insured on the 3rd day of October. You showed me one that showed it was insured on the 6th day of October.
No, this is the printout of it here.
No.
Your Honor.
Wait a minute, Mr.
Yeah, no.
Are
Mr.
you still
Allen,
there?
Mr.
You're
Allen,
following my line.
Yeah.
do you have a certificate of insurance that covers the date October 3rd of 2025?
I have printed out that this court case is.
I didn't care about the
Question.
court case you printed. I
It's a
have
question.
asked you a document. I've asked you if you have a document.
What
Do
I'm
you have a
asking,
document that shows that your vehicle was insured on October 3rd?
I just presented that to you, Your
You
Honor.
presented something to me that showed it was insured on October 6th.
This was the same information that I had previously.
You-
Yeah, he told me, Your Honor, what I asked for is the audio for this stop, because this stop has proven that
We don't need the audio for the stop to determine if your vehicle was insured.
I object to
I've
this
asked
whole
you
proceeding.
repeatedly, Mr. Allen,
I object to this proceeding.
Mr. Allen,
I'm not trying to have a difficulty with this
you are
proceeding, sir.
creating a difficult time for yourself
Difficulty.
because you're not responding to the questions that I've asked you. Was your vehicle insured on October 3rd?
Yes, I had insurance.
Where is the certificate of insurance that covers that date?
I don't have it with me at this time.
This is the
Of
time
course
for the
not.
hearing, sir.
Yes.
Okay, but I have insurance.
Now. I have
I
insurance
showed you
now.
I showed you I have insurance.
Yep.
Therefore, I had insurance at that date.
Yes, of course.
The
Even
absence
though
of
they-
evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Right. But I want to go back. So now he's gonna mix in a few things here. Okay. So
Yep,
basically
deflecting.
you have
Yep.
right, you have a pretty straightforward thing, right? I didn't have my insurance with me, on me, but I have it and it was valid, right? That's typically how that goes. Right. So the officer will say, okay, I'm going to
Then he
dismiss
calls-
the ticket.
Then he calls a hearing and he doesn't
Right.
bring proof with him.
And he doesn't bring the proof with it. So now he's
Exactly.
going to switch tactics. He's going to switch tactics. Because
Yep.
I shouldn't have even been pulled over.
At this time, I got my registration, proof of my registration.
Mr.
Yes,
Allen, I don't care if you've got your birth certificate. All I want to
Oh.
know is where is the certificate of insurance that covers the date October 3rd?
Your Honor, what I've asked for prior to
I
the proceeding.
didn't ask you for anything.
No, I'm telling you that
This-
I cannot produce this information for you because I am having my rights of due process
Because it
violated
doesn't
on the
exist.
record, for the record, let the record reflect. I'm here as the authorized representative trying to present you with what
You're
I
not an
have.
authorized representative. You're a driver who's been cited for running
Sir,
a red light.
I was
Yes. Chisholm. Yes. I love it. I love it. You're not an authorized representative. You're the driver who got the ticket.
traveling and I wanted the proof of this running the red lights what I've asked for, which is the beginning of this stop. So this stop was because he said, and I have it here on the date that I put in for the paperwork for the Freedom of Information Act, which gave you enough time to prove that I ran this light. So my first stance is that my rights of due process is being violated because you all have not presented.
You do not
what my
have the
problem-
right to run a light.
No, sir. I'm
There is
stating that I
no
did
right
not.
to run a light.
I am guaranteed not to run that red light. I have proof that I did not run that
Okay,
red
we've
light.
also heard you had proof about being insured, and we haven't seen that either.
No,
Where
what
is
I'm
the
stating,
certificate of insurance that covers October 3rd?
what I am objecting, Your Honor,
I don't care if you're objecting. I'm asking you a question.
I
Do you
presented.
have the certificate of insurance that covers October 3rd?
I only have what I printed out, which was insurance on the vehicle, and I've showed that I have insurance and registration. But before I can proceed forward, I'm asking you to dismiss this case Because I don't
No.
have you haven't presented the grounds that you have had me underneath.
I don't
proof
need
of-
to present anything to you, sir.
This gentleman has stated that I ran a red light and I asked for the proof from his dash cam program. He did not prove that. I have proven that I was stopped illegitimately and I have no way to fight
You
this
have not
case.
proven that, sir.
No, I am saying my statement versus his statement. I did not run a red light, Your Honor. First and foremost, Your Honor,
Let's
I'm
go
being
back to, okay,
honor.
you,
in honor of
hang
this
on, we're
court.
gonna take these things one at a time.
Okay. So here's what we have so far. We have a police officer who said, I witnessed him run a red light. We have a defendant who says, I didn't run the red light. And to prove his character, he's saying he had insurance. But the proof of insurance he has is 3 days later.
That makes total sense.
But I'm supposed to take your word over the officers because
Yep.
you've proven to be so
Yep.
honest
Yep.
so
Yep.
far.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
And he's the authorized representative. He wants the let the record reflect, and on the record for the record.
Yep.
And he was traveling.
Okay, in honor.
And it's a violation of his due process that they don't have his Freedom of Information Act.
This court,
No
I am
proof of
stating.
insurance. I'm
in honor of
asking
this
you to
court-
stop talking.
Yes, sir. Let me stop.
We're going to deal with the tickets. The
Yes.
ticket for no proof of insurance. You've
Guilty.
denied responsibility, but you've been unable to show a certificate of insurance that was effective on October 3rd. Instead, you showed a certificate of insurance that was effective on October 6th. It's the finding of this court that you're responsible for that civil infraction, and the fine is $175. Now we can go on to the question of whether or not the license plates on that vehicle were current. Were the plates
stating-
expired on the car on October 3rd?
The validity of this stock is in
I'm
question.
not, he doesn't,
And I'm
that's
stating
not
that
the issue.
I cannot defend this case until you present your proof of the validity of this stock. I have put in for the Freedom of Information Act.
I've asked
asking
you
for
if
your
the,
courts.
did you
asking
have
for
a
your-
current,
I
was
cannot
the license
proceed.
plate?
I
Well,
cannot proceed
then-
until you all. I am
Then
not
we're going
giving
to
you
ask the officer. Officer
Your-
Stokes, when you stopped this vehicle, was the car plated?
Was the car plated?
Was there a license plate on the car?
Yes, there was.
Was the plate current?
It was not.
When did the plate expire?
August of 2025.
The
Nice.
ticket was issued on the 3rd of October. Mr. Allen, I'm going to ask you again, was your vehicle, was the license plate current when you were stopped?
At what I'm stating, Your Honor, I cannot even protest this stop.
Then
due
you're
to
found
validity.
responsible.
I
There
would
you
like to.
The officer's
object-
testimony remains uncontroverted.
It is being protested because the validity
You
of
can
this stop.
protest all day long. You've got
I'm
the
telling
right
you
to
that
protest.
I
You don't have the
on a-
right to just waste everybody's time, though.
I'm not trying to waste
Yep.
your time. What I'm stating
Yeah.
here, Your Honor, I'm asking you, magistrate, would you listen to what I'm stating? The
No,
validity,
I'm
of, this
asking
tra-
you.
the validity of this traffic stop is due to profiling. The gentleman
Uh-huh.
decided to make a false accusation that I ran a red light to pull me over. He stated
He
on
didn't need
camera.
that accusation. He doesn't
stated-
need to make an accusation.
He
You're
has to
driving
prove
without
this.
current plates.
No, he has to prove that I ran a red light with the reason. I have proof
No,
that this
sir, he
officer-
can stop you for driving without current plates.
First off, I told him, and I'm clearly explaining to you, I was not driving at that moment. I was traveling
Uh-huh.
from the dentist's office, and I'm
Traveling.
doing this with the rights of travel, and I'm protesting that the validity
But
of
you're
this
saying you
traffic
weren't
stop-
driving at the moment?
I was traveling from the dentist's office.
Were
I was
you in a
not.
car when you were traveling?
I was in my personal conveyance traveling from the
Uh-huh.
dentist's
Were you
office.
sitting behind
Uh-huh.
the steering wheel?
Sir, I'm a state citizen, and I'm trying to my best to proclaim my rights to allow you all to do your job as magistrate to
Oh, I've
validate.
done my job.
I need you to validate this officer's means of stopping me. What I have asked for is proof that this officer has followed me through 90 miles an hour on the road to.
Now, listen to that. Okay. 90 miles an hour,
Yep.
right, on the road.
Why did he
Remember that.
stop me? Yep.
Okay, but no, what he's saying is the cop sped up, driving 90 miles an hour to catch up to him, to
Mm.
pull him over.
Yep.
Okay, just remember 90 miles an hour for now.
Pull up behind me, and I thought there was an emergency, and he slid past the left lane, and he stated that I ran a red light. That is not true. The things that he asked me on camera to present at the time of trial, he said, if you can present insurance and registration, I will make sure I take care of this ticket for you. I presented
done
insurance
neither.
I presented
And you've done
insurance and
nothing.
I presented a registration. He said,
No,
you
you
haven't.
didn't.
No, well, okay, so now here's his claim, right? The officer said if you present insurance and registration, so he's presented insurance. It's 3 days after the traffic ticket, but according to him, what the officer said is present insurance. So he's
Yes.
got insurance.
Yes.
So under his logic,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether it was valid that day or not.
Yes.
He has it.
Exactly.
And because the officer said, show me you have insurance, and I got it just the day before the trial.
Yep. Yep. It makes
have
sense
it.
to me, Phil. Makes
Therefore,
sense to me.
therefore, it's valid, right? He should drop the case.
Not.
he
You
asked
did
me,
not.
I
You
presented insurance.
presented neither. You presented insurance that was secured 3 days later.
He stated if I present insurance at that
Let's
time,
deal with the
my
license plates.
God.
he did
We've
not,
played
he
enough
did not,
on the
I
insurance.
have on record, sorry, if you pull up his camera records, that he did not say anything besides if you present insurance and registration at the time of the court case, I will take care of the tickets. And I have that
The
on.
word then current.
Okay, so now he's
Oh
going
my God.
at the time of the court case, right? So he's
Yes.
negating the whole.
That's
You
logic.
needed
Yes.
to have it at the time of the stop. It's just anytime you have it,
Yes.
as long as it's
And
before the
it
court
works
date.
the same with liability insurance. If you go
Yeah.
out and kill somebody and then go
Sure.
buy liability insurance, you're fully
Sure.
covered. Yeah.
Right.
You're fully covered for that. Yep.
Right.
Might have been forgotten by you.
No, I'm sure he stated that if I come and present that I have insurance and registration up to date, valid at the time of the court date, he would take care of the tickets. I have that in his audio. You have not given me a chance to present his audio that stated if I have insurance and registration at the
How
time.
can you have something in his? Do you have the audio?
I'm requesting this audio which you all have not, which is fraud. So
I
if you
don't
have
have
not-
any audio. Don't tell.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
you're accusing the court of fraud?
No, I'm saying it is fraud for you all not to give
No,
me.
we
this
all aren't doing anything. We're just playing around.
It's fraud for
Semantics.
you all. It's
Yep.
fraud for you all, but I'm not
Semantics.
saying the court. And I was traveling. Remember that. I was traveling.
The statute says at the time of the incident.
Right.
It doesn't say you can get
And
it later.
right.
Yep.
But oftentimes before at least here, right, before you actually go in to see the magistrate, right, they'll go over it, and either the police officer or in our case, it's usually a prosecutor will say, okay, do you have insurance? Right? Is your license plate, like, if you got a invalid, or expired registration, have you caught it up? Right? So as long as you're current, usually they'll just simply drop the case
Right.
because you're up to date. You may not have been up to date at the time of the stop, but you're up to date now, and that's really all we care about.
With you, as you
Yeah, you
want to deal with facts other than what's relevant here.
No, what's
Was,
relevant is
were
that
the plates on your car current when you were stopped? Yes or no?
I have no understanding of this court case besides
Oh,
me being stopped and not having my rights, being a right of due process. I'm asking you all.
Officer Stokes, would you please testify as to the citation that ends 6219B?
Is that the,
That's the red light.
okay. Yeah, so I was eastbound 13 mile, behind his vehicle. And, when we came up to the intersection of eastbound 13 and Campbell, the light was yellow, then turned red, which he proceeded to go through the red light, at which time I activated my overhead lights, went through the intersection and pulled him over probably, I'm going to approximate it, but maybe 50 to 100 feet east of Campbell on 13 mile.
So just north of, just west of that same location at the light before, I got to pull up my printout of where I requested it at, the exact location. This officer had engaged in a high amount of speed to pull up behind me, and I was making a right turn in the
Mr.
construction
Allen, I
area.
don't care if he's driving a helicopter. The question that we're
So-
dealing with is whether or not you ran a red light.
And I'm guaranteed not to run it, and that's why I asked for his dash camera, and I asked for it enough time to present it. And this is the validity of his stop. If he can accuse anyone of doing any traffic infraction to see if they have insurance in place and anything, and then he lies and states, if you have it at the date of the trial, I'll take care of the ticket, and I'll have that on his dash camera as well. And he don't produce any proof that if I have insurance, which I do have insurance, if I have valid registration, which I do have valid registration, he just stated, if you have it at the time of the case, I will take care of the ticket. And that's on his dash camera, he clearly stated. Anything else, me knowing, me telling you anything besides, I literally did not run this light, and I asked for the dash camera to prove it. And I gave you guys enough time to prove this validity of this stop. The stop was a profile stop, and from way to the beginning of Glendale, is right past Glendale, the light right east of Glendale, that first light, that officer sped behind me, and I watched him do at least 70 miles an hour to pull up behind me to the.
Okay, remember the amount of speed I told you to remember.
90.
Now it's 70. Now, to give you an idea of the area in which they're talking about, right? This is a ordinary shopping area. So there's big box stores and all of that. Speed limit is probably somewhere around 35. Right? There's multiple stoplights, and the guy even says there's construction. His defense to all of this is the cop was speeding to catch up to. And in this area,
but Your Honor, he told me one thing that I don't understand.
Right.
So I'm gonna lie.
Right. So the cop went from 90 to a high rate of speed to 70 to catch up to him because he profiled him.
See, it's profiling, Your Honor, because he was doing a high rate of speed, and then he turned into a teen wolf. I don't know if you know about that, but he turned into a teen wolf and gave me a ticket for profiling.
Right. Okay, and again, you're the magistrate. You have two stories. You have a police officer who's giving you a straightforward recitation of what he witnessed and what he saw and what he did. And you have this guy.
Yep.
Who keeps changing his story.
Yep. Yep.
No. He's not changing his story. He's just remembering new details as he goes along.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. 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 You want to stop racism? Stop talking about it.
I slowed down because there was construction, but the cop was racing at a high rate of speed.
Yes.
Something about
And
Speed Racer and Racer X. I don't know.
And you heard the officer's testimony. The officer's testimony was, I was behind him, I witnessed him go, I lit him up, and he pulled over within 100 feet. Now, reconcile that guy's story with the officer's story with what this guy is saying happened.
Okay. So what had happened was, Your Honor, I was not driving, I was traveling because
Right.
I'm a traveler. I had to go to the dentist, and
Right.
he started playing that Dukes of Hazzard music and something about, Boss Hog and a Teen Wolf. I don't know what's gonna get me out of this.
Right.
Pulled me over and to say that I ran a red light, which I know I didn't. Traffic was directly behind me when we went through, and there was a car in front of me. And if I just asked for the dash camera to prove the validity of his stop, because this is the beginning of this whole case, is that the cops have rights to pull me over and to question me or anything due to what his camera showed, and you have not presented that. So you violated my right of due process to even go forward in this case, because you have not presented my Freedom of Information Act, which I again asked for in ahead of time. I can't even
Mr. Allen,
protest.
you were driving a vehicle that didn't have a current license plate.
What I'm telling
That's
you
the
is,
only reason the officer needed to stop you.
what I'm telling you is, I was traveling and he made an accusation that I asked to be validated through his camera, and they did not present it. That's
Okay.
why I'm here. And I'm only asking for you all to look at the camera and to see that I didn't run a red light, so I can start fighting these tickets that you're trying to put on me. And then he said to me in his camera, if I present my registration and insurance, he will take care of the ticket. That's also on his audio. I presented
The
it.
reference would have been to then current. If you had insurance, but just didn't, but just not talking long enough.
Yes, I apologize.
If your vehicle would have been insured and you just didn't have the document, the officer is telling you that if you presented the certificate of insurance, that he would have dismissed it. But I'm telling you that if you go back and get insurance a couple days later, it's going to be okay.
No, that's not what he stated. He stated
And even if he did, it wouldn't matter. The citation is what it says. It doesn't say it's a waivable.
What I'm saying is,
the Uniform Traffic Citation Form provides for an option of being a waivable ticket. That is not your matter.
Not proceeding in this, not presenting the Freedom of Information Act information I asked for, his dash camera, proof of the validity of the stop, all the way to his things that he asked for. I need that, and that's the only way I can proceed in this case. I'm asking you to dismiss
That's not true. Mr. Allen, it is not true.
I cannot prove the reason he stopped me. If he stopped me for speeding, sir, and I asked for proof of his dash or anything of speeding, and then you can't prove that, but then all of a sudden you got I had no seatbelt on and all the rest.
No, we're talking about a license plate that's out of date. That is the license plate being less than current justifies any traffic stop. Nobody is going to drive in front of a policeman with no current license plate and not expect to be stopped.
The officer profiled me by speeding up a quarter mile behind me to stop me, and then say that I ran a red light, which I did not.
And you're saying that he profiled you because of a racial issue, but you're a quarter mile in front of him and he can tell what your race is. That is absolutely preposterous.
He saw me at the turning light when I made a right. He was at the intersection. When I made my right, he looked at me right in my face, and I turned right, and then he sped up, and I'm asking for that proof that he actually sped behind me to cause me to be pulled over. I did not run no light, so I need to see the proof of that.
Mr. Allen, I will tell you that I do not believe your testimony that you didn't run the light. Whether it's
I have my children
intentional fabrication or not, I'm not addressing. What I am saying is I don't believe the
fact that you
didn't run the light.
I have no record of having even traffic violations, no problems of speeding, running red lights, or anything of the sort. There was an intersection that had construction at that time. When I started to make the right, I stopped at the light because I was making a right, but there was construction.
Okay. You heard his statement. I don't have any traffic violation.
Nope.
For running a red light or for
None.
speeding
None.
or anything like that,
None.
right? That's
And
his statement.
he must make like $1,000 an hour to waste his time doing this.
Okay, but just hold on to his statement. That was
Yep.
his statement, right?
Yep.
I don't have any traffic tickets.
Yep.
Okay, remember that.
There. I did not make that right. When the light turned right
Mr.
after,
Allen,
I went
did
straight.
you not tell me that you've never had a ticket?
No, I'm saying you don't see me having tickets of running red light, doing these things of that nature.
Oh.
And you said you don't have tickets for speeding. And you
No,
do have tickets.
So now he's changing his story,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
He just said,
Yes.
I don't have tickets for running a red light.
Yes.
I don't have tickets for speeding.
Nope. Nope.
And now he's changing it to, no, what I said was, I don't have a ticket for running a red light.
There we go.
It's for speeding.
We have all possibly made.
You also
one or
have
two.
tickets for not having insurance when you're driving.
Those were new vehicles. That was only when I bought a new vehicle.
Those were new
That
vehicles.
was
So it's
one
okay
time
to
I had-
speed if you got a new vehicle, and they're 3 years apart.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Allen,
not authorizing. speed at
There's
all.
no doubt in my
No, no,
mind,
no.
as I sit here, that you ran the red light. There's no doubt in my mind that you did not have your car insured on the 3rd day of October. And there's no doubt in my mind that the plates were not current on your plate on that day. I believe your plates were not current. The fine for the plates is $130. The fine
you
for
go.
the no insurance is $175.
There we go.
The fine
400
for
bucks.
running the red light is $150. These can
There
be
you go.
paid online or by
550
mail
bucks.
or at the courthouse.
Well,
counter.
I'm objecting to this, Your Honor. I understand.
That's
your
fine. You
fines.
have the right to
I
object.
actually
and
told
can
you
object
all
any
that I'm a
time you
state
want.
citizen, and you
And
guys have.
We're good.
550 bucks. 550 bucks. Yep. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Well,
He's
that's not
rolling
as,
in the dough. Yep.
it's not as bad as what happened last night.
What happened last night?
Anthony provided us a story from the shit towns of Australia of a woman spending $50,000 to fight a $110 ticket.
Right.
I know somebody who spent $50,000 to fight a $90 ticket.
Yes, I do too. They should get married and create an accounting firm. Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, how are we on our goal? We got what? $25 of our
We had
$50
25
goal.
bucks. We need
Of our
25
$50
more.
goal. We need 25 more. Okay. So we're going to go on with another sovereign citizen. We're just going to keep going until we hit the goal. So
Yeah. Yeah. Cough it up, people. We got to
Cough
embarrass
it up.
Jim. Cough it up.
cough it up.
Dig deep in
Okay.
that couch. Yep.
So now I got a soft set who gets pulled over on a traffic, and he's shocked. I tell you, shocked. It does not go his way. He's shocked.
An ID or anything.
There's me baptizing my wife.
Okay, that's not an ID.
On March 7th, 2025,
Okay, Bill,
an officer
Bill,
pulled
I
over a
show
vehicle
you-
suspected of having a
I can
counterfeit
show
license
you
plate.
that I am licensed and insured to do all kinds of crazy shit by showing you this picture of me stroking my dog.
Yeah, right.
This guy is a loon.
What?
This guy is a loon.
Yes, he is. It's a very good
Well,
one.
He's a
Gia,
loon.
he is not a loon because me and him are the same ministry, and I can show you that because I have a picture of me enjoying a tasty beverage.
Here's a picture of me baptizing my wife. Is that good enough? There we go.
NCR
Well, here's me
has a-
baptized. I was baptizing the wives of several men, but
Yes.
those are kind
Yes.
of personal photos.
Yes.
I'll show you later.
NCR has a picture of him stroking this guy's cock.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
It's a Rhode Island red. It's a wonderful
Whoa.
rooster.
Whoa.
Wonderful rooster.
Whoa.
What were you thinking?
There we go. Limited. There we go.
What were you thinking? It's a rooster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A very fluffy bird.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So
How can I help you?
I'm Deputy Gunn with the Sheriff's Office. I'm interested in your license plate. What's going on with that?
Oh, okay. It's part of the DOT.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm a pastor.
Okay.
With the ministry, and so we're doing the whole. We're separating as far as off of the.
We're separating. We don't want to pay bills. Yep.
You know, and so we're kind of separating that way. So it's out of the jurisdiction, but we just travel in peace.
Okay, I'm not familiar. I haven't heard of that before.
This one is wild.
Well, a lot haven't because they don't really train up on it because you know you guys just serve the public and as a corporation. But yeah, we're just traveling peace. So we're not an actual commercial motor vehicle. It's a private entity.
Okay.
So it's 2025. This happened in 2025. And these people actually believe that in 2025, the police are unfamiliar with a thing that's lawful.
Yes. Yes.
Because they're just not trained on it.
Yes. Yes. And it's always brilliant to order your plates from Amazon. It's always brilliant. How to draw attention to yourself. It's really a good plan. It really is.
It is a good point.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why it's the right to travel. It's not the whole big citizen thing like that. We're actually non-citizens because we're actually a foreign entity. And so that's why we register with the DOT. So we just.
I've driven in other countries. I've never been pulled over on a traffic violation in another country, but I've driven in other countries. I can't imagine if I were pulled over to go, well, I'm a foreign entity and therefore I'm exempt from your law.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
How well do you think that would play out in another country?
Or keep multiple copies of your fraudulent plate in your car. There you go. Brilliant. Brilliant. Every single one is a charge. Yep.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yep. Yes.
We'll let them know, okay, we're just traveling in a private vehicle. It's actually not a motor vehicle, but actual private auto.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you?
I don't, because we're turning that in, and because we're separating from that corporate
We're
car.
separated.
So it's not
yes.
part of that whole theft protection thing that
Yes.
the motor vehicle department stands for.
Yes.
And we're not traveling in commercial.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have any sort of identification on you?
Yeah, I love the car.
I
I
don't
have
have
a
my
picture of my
passport.
wife
I do
being
have
baptized.
a license that I haven't turned in yet.
Okay.
I'm not rigatoni.
I'm not obligated to.
I
give
am
that
manicotti,
identification,
baby.
But I work peacefully, so I'm not a rebellion. I know this is new to you. I'm trying to get to work. I'm obeying all the things and stuff like that. But I have to get to work.
You're using our roads, asshole.
I'd love to chat with you and get together and inform you some more so you know more about it.
My point and concern is that I can't prove what you're saying. So first of all, like I said, I'm not familiar with what you're referring to.
Sure.
So in order for me to confirm what you're saying, I'd like to have some sort of identity from you.
Maybe a supervisor would understand about it as far as that. Because it is.
Nobody understands your nonsense, idiot.
Okay.
I hope so.
Tell you, I'm just stepping close. I can barely hear you with the window just partially open, and in traffic, I can barely hear what's going on.
He's been cooperative so far. We got no issues, but he's not going to identify himself. So I'm trying to figure out.
I can verbally say I'm George.
Okay, so you know there's probably about 1 million Georges, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
My
so
name is
we
George.
need to know exactly who
there
you
we
are. Just
go.
saying your name George doesn't identify who you are. We have
got
to be able to positively
45 bucks.
identify you
We
as
need
your
5 more.
specific identity. Because going by George, like I said, there's 1 million of
Do it,
Georges.
Jim,
Okay,
do it.
we just need a way to positively
Do it.
ID you as your individual self. Okay. Do you have anything with your full name or any kind of documentation?
Well, I do, but I don't want to step in under the jurisdiction of the corporation. I was explaining
Well,
to
you
him.
are in jurisdiction.
Okay.
Because I'm just acting as a free human. I'm traveling, going to work, doing that.
So as long as I don't give you my driver's license,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yep.
in your jurisdiction.
Yes, I can use your roads and shit,
Right.
but
Right.
I'm
I'm in
not
the
responsible to pay for these silly fees and everything. I just want out. I just want to do my own thing.
so I'm in the parking lot of a Popeyes, which
Yes.
is in your jurisdiction,
Yes.
right? The physical
Yes.
location.
Yes.
But as long as they don't give you my driver's license, I'm not actually there.
Yes. Yes. My trust will pay you. If I hit somebody, my trust will pay you. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
we understand that. So you're in the state of Florida, correct? Right now, we're in the state of Florida, inside the continental U.S. Okay, you agree with that? So in the state of Florida and continental U.S., to operate a motor vehicle on public roadway, you have to have a valid driver's license. During a traffic stop, you have to identify yourself to law enforcement. Okay.
Yeah, and my only statement is that I'm not actually operating a motor.
Oh,
Yes,
did
you
I
are.
forget? Did I forget to mention we have a marathon on Friday?
We do.
We do have a marathon on Friday.
Yes, we do.
There will be shenanigans.
There will
No,
be.
no, 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 no.
Do-do-do-do.
Shenanigans.
Da, 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 da.
And if we get
Do-do-do-do.
$5 more, $5 more dollars,
$5 more. Yep.
dollars,
Yes.
we can make Jim do something embarrassing on said marathon.
Ooh. Nude litter box changing.
Ooh, but and in order to not get us kicked off of YouTube,
That's true.
from the shins down,
That's true.
down, nude from the shins down, litter box changing.
Yes, yes, yes. Those naked shins. Yes.
Those naked shins
Yes,
and calves.
yes, yes.
Wonderful calves, sexy calves, sexy calves. Yes, Dave. Jim is running a marathon on YouTube.
Yes.
Not completely
Yes.
made up.
Yes. He will die live on camera.
Okay, so
give money.
We hope, because we need that viral video so we can get 1 million subscribers.
Yes. Yes. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Oh, he's gonna be so mad.
Daddy's gonna be so mad.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the DMs.
It is a motor vehicle. It is a vehicle with 4 wheels and a motor, and it is propelled on the roadway by not your feet.
Well, by
it is a
that-
motorized vehicle, okay?
But by definition, in the UCC codes, even it's a private automobile.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
150
it's not, okay?
years
You're
old,
going
dude.
by stuff that is written 100 years ago and has changed and updated since the time you want to, what you're trying to quote us by, okay?
No, it really isn't.
Okay.
It's a UCC code, and
So-
that's what they're going.
So is car coming back? Who's car coming back?
No, the tag's not legit. It's
Okay.
It's a paper tag that's
Okay.
not for hire, not for
No,
hire.
it's not for hire. It's
Okay.
a private automobile, and it's
You wanna run it
registered
down
with the
real
DOT.
quick? Yeah, yeah.
It's
All right.
registered with the DOT.
Okay. Okay, well, he's going
DOT.
to run the bin. We're going to try and figure out
Not
what's going on.
registered with the
Explain it to you. I'm not
DOT.
sure what you're talking about. I've never seen that tag before, and you're not identifying yourself so that I can prove.
My name is George. That was my name.
Hey, let's just print it on a piece of paper.
What's that? What? I'm sorry.
If I give you my name, what's that going to prove to you?
It's gonna prove
Well,
you're a
that's
moron.
that's your name when you're a guy, George.
I'm George. Yeah, I live in the shed. Yeah.
You live in the shed. Yeah,
Yeah.
we showed
Yeah.
pictures of the shed. It's a lovely
Yeah.
shed. You love it
Yeah.
there.
I do.
Well-
I did. Yeah. Yeah, I used to throw like kibble in there. Like
Yeah.
here's some kibble.
Yeah. Or the burnt scraps from the barbecuing.
Yeah, yeah,
Things that we didn't want to eat, we would throw
yeah.
it
You
to
were you were too good to me. Yeah.
That you have a valid driver's license, first of all, and that you're operating under this U.S. code that you're referring to.
Yeah, the US code.
So I understand that I understand what you're saying, but I'm not familiar with it, and you saying that essentially that's my job. I get that, but I don't know the code. So if you could provide that, so that I can prove that, because right now the public operates under. You have to have a valid license.
Perhaps the supervisor may know the UCC code. That
Yeah.
know the numbers offhand. But it's I'm just trying to.
Okay, like I said, that's why I just asked if you had an ID, so we can actually figure out who you are. If you can ID yourself to us, then no. If
am I being detained?
If you are currently detained on a traffic stop, ID yourself, you can get out of here a lot quicker. The longer you prolong this, the longer you're going to sit here, the longer you're going to be late for work. Okay.
Well,
so that's all we need is we need to be able to identify who you are. Okay. Do you have a picture of an ID or anything?
There's me baptizing my wife.
Okay, that's not an ID. You may wrap him?
No, I got him.
You got him?
It's George. He just the registration's expired on this. He has a valid driver's license, but he's refusing to identify himself.
Yeah, because when it expired, I've learned about the private automobile.
Write in his ticket for expired license registration and be done.
I'm doing the whole trust thing, and so we're just trying to transfer it into that and be peaceful. I mean, I stop and pray for you. I probably prayed for you somewhere down the line.
You know what? If you were to transfer your vehicle title to a trust, do you know what would happen? Bueller. The trust would be issued a registration, and the trust would get a license plate. That's what would happen. So it doesn't exempt you from having a license plate or a registration. Just simply who the registration and the plate is issued to. That's all that happens.
But, I pray for protection for everybody. We help people. I go, I know it's different because you're traffic, but I'm not committing any crime against my fellow.
You are. You're creating a motor violation. It is a motor violation. A crime. We have crimes. I can arrest people for criminal citations as far as traffic violations. There are criminal citations. Okay.
I have not committed a crime against my fellow man.
Okay, we're not saying you committed a crime against your fellow man. Okay, a crime against a fellow man is going to be theft, rape, murder, stuff like that. We are traffic enforcement, so we enforce traffic laws.
Right. And
you are violating a current traffic law.
If you ask your supervisor,
you are violating a current traffic law.
If you ask,
okay, that's fine.
So Giovanni Richard gave him a warning in September for expired tag. His tag expired in May.
So it's time for for a ticket today.
And so if you want to get a ticket, then you can get a ticket.
He said he's no crime against his fellow man.
Jail,
it's like, well, no, this is a crime against traffic violations because you're violating.
It's traffic violation, but that's if I'm operating with motor vehicle commercial.
Let's have a discussion because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
You hold a valid driver's license.
Yes, and I'm turning that in right now with the plate.
Yes.
So that's what I'm in the process of doing, is to severing that and to do that.
Okay, but all this charade of.
Well, it's not really, because what I'm doing is, as a human being, I'm deciding, okay, I'm just going to operate privately. I'm not going to hurt jail. I know those are
But here's the thing. If I give you a ticket, first of all, you're still refusing to identify yourself. I found your identity, even though that's not right. But I'm saying you're by law required to identify yourself. You could be arrested for that. Let me just go through what's going on here, okay?
I mean, I've got it. I told you I've got it with me.
Then why wouldn't you provide it?
That's why I'm concerned.
No, I was just because I wanted to explain it to him as the whole freedom thing. Because what happens is,
okay. So you're saying, I'm going to pause you for a second. You're saying you said you're trying to operate freely, this, that, blah, blah. Why are you carrying a valid driver's license?
Because I haven't finished the whole process yet. I'm learning about it and I'm trying to transfer it. It's like
okay. So you're new to the whole system, so you really don't have 100% idea what you're trying to explain.
No, actually, I've been studying for a while now.
So you're carrying a valid driver's license, so that means that you have agreed at some point in your life that you're going to follow Florida law.
Unknowingly, because I didn't realize.
Okay. Well, so that's where we're at.
But I'm not. But I'm old though.
But I'm not.
Do you know when else you unknowingly agreed to follow Florida law? When you're in Florida? No, when you're in Florida. Like any other state you enter, you unknowingly agree to follow their laws.
Yep.
You can't just shoplift in Florida if you're from Iowa because, well, I didn't know that was against Florida law. I was unknowingly breaking Florida law.
Hi, Pants. Yeah, your driver's
But I'm
license
not
is a
acting
contract.
commercially right now. I'm
Well,
not
nobody
driving
said you're acting
commercially.
commercially.
But that's what, if you look at it, your whole traffic code, it's all commercial.
No, it's not.
It's the
No, it's
uniform
not.
commercial
Okay,
code.
it's not.
The
Okay.
United
You have
States
insurance for the vehicle?
I'm sorry?
You have insurance for the vehicle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
By the way, I don't understand this whole insistence on the UCC. The UCC deals with financial transactions, period.
Yep.
Right? That's all it governs. It's a standardized form so everyone can understand the terms of a contract. It has nothing to do with driving.
Yep.
At all.
No.
It's so progressive.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could call them and get a thing again, because again,
Well,
You
that's
don't-
the
you don't
same
carry that with
reason
you?
why a
sending that
SOF
all
said
in. No.
shows
Yep.
up in court. The same reason a SOF shows up in court and says that's not me. Well, then what are you doing here?
Right. That was Oakley had that with
Yeah.
somebody. He's like, okay, well, if it's not you, then leave. The threat
And then
is
leave. What are
anyway.
you doing here? Yeah.
If it's not you, then it doesn't mean anything.
Yep. Yep.
But I can prove it is you because you're here.
Yes.
Yes, Dave. Brett Fox does come to mind. You big dummy.
Yes, you big dummy. Yeah. Biggin uses that all the time. You
You big
big
dummy.
dummy. Yep.
By the way, Pants, we are $5, a mere $5 away.
$5.
$5 away from getting Jim to do something really embarrassing on the marathon.
Wow.
$5.
But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
$5, folks. Just $5. All we need is that $5 bill. That
Yes.
Make
Yes.
that bring
Watch
joy.
what-
Could bring joy to millions by making Jim do something embarrassing.
For $5 from our $50 goal. $5 away from our $50 goal. But only need $5 more. $5 more.
Not only that, we guarantee that $5 will be spent to making sure sovereign citizens like this moron here on the screen won't bother you while you travel.
So here's my concern here. Okay, so we still have not resolved the situation where you were warned last September for your expired tag. It's still expired. You've now put a fraudulent paper license plate on.
Well, no, it really isn't. That's
It is fraudulent.
I'm,
It doesn't populate into any database. That means it is fraudulent.
no, it just means it's not registered commercial.
No, it means it is fraudulent. And if it does not populate to your motor vehicle or a motor vehicle, it is a fraudulent plate,
Jim,
which is a
now,
felony
Phil,
in the state of Florida.
No, man.
Right?
Pants has just gifted 20 memberships.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And wants to know, does this count as the $5?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say
Yeah,
yes. I'm going to say
definitely.
yes. I'm making an
Definitely.
executive decision here. I wish the fraudulent accountant was here to back me up, but
Yes.
I believe in spirit she will back me up.
Oh my
Yes,
God, I got a
this will.
membership.
And can you
Holy
read
shit.
off who the members are?
So you're no longer eligible to marry NCO.
Oh, I can't marry NCO. Oh.
Christine, thank you.
Oh, Christine!
Oh, Christine.
With the $9.99 super chat.
There we go. We're over goal. Thank you, Christine. Yes.
Okay, so here's what I got. Matt G got a membership. Lisa got a membership. Casgraph got a membership. Cicero got a membership. Blind Archer got a membership. Cat Girl got a membership. Michael Wyatt got a membership. Tammy Tienke got a membership. Susie64 got a membership. Killa Camilla got a membership. Willie 480 Abel got a membership. Birmingham, I don't know how you pronounce that. Vestige got a membership. Marty Moser got a membership. Okay, Sluts got a membership. Belly King got a membership. YMP02 got a membership. RET Hot Wheels got a membership. Carolyn Johnson got a membership. Steve Million, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, got a membership. Gia666 got a membership.
Gia, who's that? Wow.
Ants has a membership of 9 months. Thank you. And thank you for all the memberships.
Nice.
And then we got our $9.99 super chat. Pair character rolling on the floor laughing.
Really stating, showing that it's been registered with a DO.
It has not been. It has not been. Our system is connected straight to them. Okay.
You have a different license plate attached
Well,
to this vehicle.
I'm sorry, the FMST.
Okay. Yeah. So now you keep changing because earlier you're saying FDOT. FDOT is Florida Department. We're connected straight to the system.
Who's the supervisor to call in this?
Alacron.
I'm not ready to anybody. I'm just traveling and I'm trying to.
Because my concern is he's already been stopped for this once.
Well, that,
And now he's put in front.
And since
You can hit him for the felony
and
and be done with it.
That's why I'm actually started the process, because since then I'm like, okay, I shouldn't re-register it. I need to go through this process. So that's what it is. I'm in the process of.
He was over on 41. You want to see if he can kick over here?
Yeah, because I don't think that. So I don't think a ticket is going to resolve this matter. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, his
it's
tax
not.
rate-
It's not
Nice
it's
cop
not
car.
rebellious. I'm not rebellious. Spirit, like I said.
What happens if you? Let's give this example. While he's making a phone call, what happens if you hit somebody out here in the roadway? What's the process then?
Well, I still purchase some insurance to help offset that, but then we actually have a bond. Everybody has a bond tied to the Social Security.
Everybody has a
So you
bond.
can actually access that and set up a bond.
Everyone has a bond tied to their Social Security.
Where is my bond? Where is my bond? I have no
Tied
bond.
to your Social Security, and you can access it when you hit somebody on the side of the road.
To then take care of anything. So
Bond?
anything that I'm
As in
liable
James
for,
Bond?
if I've committed any damage to anybody, then I become liable for it and take care of it. And so I either do it through my own personal or do it through the bond that's attached.
Kilo Sergeant.
To your Social Security.
What
The
the hell do I
bond-
have what the hell do I have an umbrella policy for? If I have a
I
bond?
don't. You don't need
Why?
it.
Why?
Cancel it. Cancel it.
I'm gonna. Damn it.
Cancel it. You know, and when if you have a lien on your car because you have a car loan,
Yeah.
and your bank wants to call your loan because you don't have insurance like you're supposed to, you just say it's tagged to my Social Security.
Yes. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
It's tied to my Social Security.
Or if you have a mortgage on your house,
Yeah.
and you
Don't
don't
pay your
have
house
insurance,
Don't,
they
yeah,
for-
don't pay it.
they force place insurance.
Yeah.
They force place it.
Sue
Your
'em.
bond will cover any fire. Yep.
Sue them because you have insurance attached to your Social Security.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
this guy on YouTube said so.
Yes.
On his way.
Yes.
We're still 10-4. Thank you.
Do you have anything that I can Google or any paperwork for me that I can look at?
Hey, you know the best thing? He just taped this to the valid license plate for the Florida.
That's what I was asking him. When did this charade just randomly?
When he got his last citation.
There you go.
He didn't get a ticket actually, so that's the concern. Is
It's just the warning.
give
Yeah, it was warning, and that's when I started to research more about it because I'd heard stuff about it, and actually I researched before.
Okay, that's what I'm asking for. Let's see what you can provide for us.
So you got a warning. All you needed to do was update your plates and your driver's license. And instead, you've gone down this rabbit hole.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's see how this works out.
Because the problem is we're not going to come to a resolution if we give him a ticket and he drives off. He still can't drive off because he doesn't have a valid registration for the vehicle.
But it's no, because then you're detaining, and then you're kidnapped.
No, it's not kidnapping.
Because I'm a private individual, and I'm not falling under the jurisdiction.
I'm asking you to provide that. So right now, I'm just having a conversation with him while you look for that, okay?
Kidnapping.
Because as far as we're concerned, the law is that you cannot, number one, have a tinted license plate cover over your license plate. And then two, once I get you stopped and I can verify the license plate, I can't verify it. So you have two violations for the traffic stop, okay?
So I'm going to be very kind of sarcastic. So you live in Kings Point, which is a gated neighborhood, correct?
I actually don't live in Kings Point.
Okay, why do you have Kings Point?
Because I do stuff. I go and help people all the time, help elderly.
Okay, so then I need to go to Kings Point and let them know that you're not welcome in there because you have to be able to ID yourself when you go into Kings Point. Do you provide ID to the security guards at Kings Point?
No, somebody always calls me in and they say.
Okay, but you still have to ID yourself when you enter these gated
I
neighborhoods.
say yes, I'm Pastor George.
My name is George.
Anybody can travel. It's honestly, again, it's a free, like you as a flesh and blood, you should be able to travel and walk and ride anywhere you want privately.
You can walk
You
anywhere
shouldn't
you
inhibit-
want, dude.
Right. You can walk and you can ride, right?
Yeah,
You can-
walk wherever you
get
want.
a bus. You can get a bus. You can get a taxi.
Yeah.
You can get an Uber, a Lyft. You can have a
Yeah.
friend drive you that has a valid driver's license.
Yep.
If you're inhibited, then you're a slave.
Okay.
And you're not
A
free
slave.
to do those
So
things.
what point in your life did you decide to convert to this belief?
Well, it's not converting to a belief. It's just I've learned about it. I've been since 2001. I've been, saved and born again. So I actually serve God. I serve people. I serve
What
the
does that have
elderly.
to
I
do
pray
with
for
the
folks.
law?
So, your magic sky daddy saved you, therefore you don't need a driver's license.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need to talk to EU about that. We need to come up with something.
Now,
Okay.
I do know.
Okay.
I was told by my higher power that I'm allowed to get free lap dances at the gentlemen's clubs.
Right.
Because I don't contract with the country.
Right. I think you should try that at the club, and when they refuse you, you should call the police and have the police enforce it for you.
Well, I was also told that by a valet.
Yes, in Atlanta, that was true. Yes.
Being saved and praying and all that stuff, that is a religious belief. That is not a
And
freedom
so
on the
I've
roadways.
extended that so that I've learned about the actual
extended it.
UCC codes.
I
Enough
extended
to
it.
see that, wait a second, we are privately and we can operate privately ourselves. We can walk and do those
You
things.
can walk wherever you want.
You
A
can
motor
walk there wherever
vehicle
you want.
is a right and privilege. It is not your freedom.
If you do, well, it actually is. If you're
It's not.
under the corporation.
No, so the motor vehicle traveling on public roadways is not a freedom. It is a right. It is something that is allowed and provided to you
No, it's
as
a
long as
privilege.
you follow
It's not a right.
the laws and the guidelines that
He's
are provided.
wrong.
What you just said
Cop
is
is
actually
wrong.
perfect. You're absolutely right. It is a
It's a
right
privilege.
once you're a part of the corporation.
Yeah. The cop here is doing a bad job.
Yeah, it's a privilege. It's not a right.
Using the wrong terminology.
Yep.
It is a right. So it is a right. So if you follow the rules and guidelines that allow you, that give you the right to operate your motor vehicle, then yeah, you can operate a motor vehicle on roadway. Part of that is involved in the state of Florida specifically is 1, you have to have a valid driver's license. 2, you have to have registration for a vehicle. And 3, you have to have insurance for that vehicle. So far, you do not have registration for this vehicle. You have not provided insurance for the vehicle. And you will not provide your ID. You made us take the long way around to figure out who you actually are. Okay? So
I told you honestly who I was.
you told us your name was George, and I told you there's probably a million Georges in the state of Florida.
I will love him, and
that does
love
not
him,
ID you. That is not your physical.
I will love him and squeeze him and hug him.
Squeeze him, and yes, I will. His name is George.
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 Like I said,
personal ID.
Everything you just said is absolutely true if you're under the corporation of the United States.
Do you live in the United States?
What I'm choosing.
Are you residing in the United States?
No, I'm not residing there.
Okay. Are you
I don't
traveling
reside
in the
here.
United States?
I reside here in the spirit.
Okay. Are you traveling in the
spirit.
United States?
Yep.
I'm not traveling. By
You just told
definition,
us you were traveling.
Not of the UCC code.
You just told us you were traveling.
I'm actually
I'm actually
Can you
confused.
decide if you're traveling or not
I'm
traveling?
not commercially traveling.
You are traveling. Traveling.
I'm moving my body.
Okay.
You're
Are
not
you walking
moving
on
your
2
body.
feet or are you driving a motor vehicle?
Doesn't matter. I'm moving.
You're
from one
operating
place
a
to
motor vehicle, correct?
No.
Okay,
that is
yes.
not correct. I'm
This
not operating
this is a motor vehicle.
By definition, go to UCC code.
Okay, well, we're not UCC. This is Florida. We follow Florida code, okay?
Well, Florida
States,
is under the
no,
under
states.
the commercial code.
So, okay, you have your levels of government if you want to go.
Guy's so confused. He's so confused. He's so confused.
Okay. All 50 states, right, have a form of a UCC. And
Yes.
again, it is for financial transactions,
Yes.
right? Not driving your car.
Yes. Yes.
So, yes, there are definitions for motor vehicle in the UCC if it relates to whether you're purchasing a car, whether you're leasing a car, renting a car, right? These are all financial things where money's exchanged. Has nothing to do with it being actually on the street and you driving it.
Both of your governments. You have your federal government, you have your state and local governments. State and local governments are what you have to follow. State and local can trump over top of your federal government.
If you're part of that corporation.
Okay, so you just said you agreed with it, now you don't agree with it.
No, I agree that that's true if you're stepping into that corporation.
Okay, you're in the state of Florida. So the state of Florida requires you to have that stuff, and you don't want to provide that stuff.
As a person identified as a commercial unit of the corporation, but I'm not.
Commercial
That's what I'm
unit?
saying. I'm now trying to say, okay, I'm functioning as.
Who's ever thought they were a unit of a state?
He is a unit.
Commercial unit.
I'll give that to him. He is a unit.
He is, yeah, he is a big
He's
dick.
Definitely
Yep, he is
a
big
unit.
dick. He's definitely being a big dick. Yep.
Yep.
to flesh and blood.
So I'm just
Yep.
going to give you a tidbit of information. Okay, you can take it however you want. So that piece of paper that you have that has a private property number on there, that is what we call it.
Hey,
The
Virgo.
state of Florida considers that a fraudulent tag or counterfeit tag, which is a felony in the state of Florida and is
Yep.
an arrestable offense. Okay,
Yep.
because it is not proper registration. It is a falsified document to say you have the for registration for a vehicle. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying I.
And then having multiple copies of
Every
it
single
is the
copy
felony alone.
is
okay?
another felony.
So
Yep.
in the state of Florida, having a piece of paper with random numbers printed on it that do not register back to a vehicle is classified as a felony. Okay?
Yep. What? Look at him. What?
He's at 19th in the interstate.
I need to pull that off together so I can see one thing.
So his body is traveling.
Yeah, watch his
I thought
face
that's just
when
a
he
little
realizes
more. He said 10:15.
what deep shit
Yeah,
he's
we
in.
just wait for the sergeant. Because like I said, my concern is if you give him a ticket, he's just going to drive from here.
He's going to drive from here. He's not going to pay the ticket. Then he's going to get stopped
Did he show you proof of insurance?
He won't show me nothing. He still can't find his UCC code.
The stuff,
He was going to provide that?
yeah, the stuff,
He doesn't have it.
the stuff that I Googled is literally for commercial
It's for
commercials, businesses.
Right, and then if you look up the definition of commercial,
This is not a commercial vehicle. This is a personal vehicle. It is owned underneath you and you alone. It is not underneath a corporation or a company.
well, actually,
Yeah,
actually, when you do the registration, you're handing that ownership.
it's a passenger vehicle. Literally, this car is classified as a passenger vehicle. It is not a commercial vehicle, okay? All right, George, will you do us a favor? Will you step out and have a chit chat?
Can't I discuss right here?
No, we're going to get out of the car, okay, George? Okay, come on.
No, you're not supposed to detain me. This is
Come on, George. Don't make it, you don't have to make it harder than it is. Let's just come on out, okay?
You're an idiot, George.
Come on. Okay, George, out of
Okay,
the car.
stop reaching for things, okay?
Phone's going right here on the roof. Phone is going on the roof. Okay, do me a favor. Face the vehicle.
Face the vehicle.
For what?
Face the vehicle.
I'm cool.
Hands behind your back.
Wait a minute, why?
No, hands behind your back.
This is detainment.
It absolutely is detainment, okay? We'll explain everything here in just a minute. Once we get you cuffed and get you started, we'll explain everything for you, okay?
I've prayed to you before. I'm just a pastor trying to learn the new UCC codes.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Any drugs?
No.
Okay, we'll check this out. It looks like you're all good to go. No weapons.
No.
So we've already explained the reason for the stop. Okay. So we don't have to explain that again. Now you're being detained for refusing to identify yourself. Okay, that's a
I
misdemeanor.
just showed him right there.
Okay, but we asked you several times. You did not give it to him.
I showed the ID right there. I
I
showed
also
it.
asked you for registration and insurance and did not provide that. Okay. Now you've committed a felony, like my partner explained to you, by putting a fake license plate on your vehicle.
It's not fake.
It is probably, yes. And I asked you to provide me some sort of information that says that you abide by this code, which you did not do that. When I Google it and look up some information,
UCC codes.
yes, that
And the definition of motor
applies
vehicle?
to commercial
Yeah, this
vehicles
is a
and
commercial.
businesses. This is a passenger vehicle. It's not a commercial vehicle. Okay, the passenger
Right,
vehicle
this is
is
a
not.
private vehicle. When I
But
did
you're
the
operating on a public roadway. Okay, does that make sense?
But everybody is free to travel as a human being, you know?
Yeah, I just hollered. I think
Okay.
kilo 41 or somebody's coming. Okay.
So if you want to relax, you can lean up against
You
the
can
car.
turn around and lean against your car, okay?
We've already explained this to you multiple times. Okay, so the decision's been.
Yeah, how do you make it through like being this moronic?
You don't.
It's a gift.
You don't.
Yes.
You really don't. You really don't.
Okay.
It's like the guy who can't fix his roof when it's raining, and when he doesn't, and when it's not raining, he doesn't need to. That's the logic.
Right.
That's the logic.
Right.
That's the way my dad used to explain it to me. It's like people who don't think ahead or plan. It's like the guy with the leaky roof. Well, it's leaking. I can't fix it. And when it's not raining, I don't need to. So whatever. Yep.
You're going to be going to jail for refusing to identify yourself. I did identify you through your. Let me explain. But listen, you did not identify yourself at first. Okay. You've also been warned for your registration that's been expired. So if I give you a ticket today, I know that you're not going to get your registration fixed because you're already telling us that you don't operate under that law, if you will, because you don't believe that you need to operate under that.
It's private. I'm trying to go through that process. That's all. I mean,
what
I can put the paperwork together. I said, give me the ticket.
It's not a valid process.
Take it to the judge.
It is not a valid process that is recognized in the state of Florida underneath transportation. Okay.
That's because it's private.
As I explained to you, though, your piece of paper that is on your vehicle, it is a fraud.
You don't understand, officer. I have special knowledge that you don't get.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Will. Hey, Dave. Hey, Will, vomit.
Or fake tag. In the state of Florida, it is a felony. Okay, it is a felony to produce a piece of paper to falsely identify a car. That number is, when we run the numbers on your vehicle right now, it is not populating in any system. Okay, that means that it is not an accurate number.
Federal motor safety. It doesn't pop in there.
No,
it's the trust.
It's not a valid system.
Whoever sold you this sack of shit,
it's not. Okay,
stole your money.
But what's I mean, who have I harmed?
As I explained to you, you're not. Stay over this one. As I explained to you, there.
Okay, so I'm breaking the law but who have I harmed?
Who's the victim?
Yeah, who have I harmed?
Where's your corporalis delecta?
Who's the victim? Yep. 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 Yep.
Those cameras recording you all the way around.
Well, who's my
As I
favorite
explained
spot?
to you, you keep saying there's not a crime against a person.
As a private individual.
I told you, you're not committing a crime against an individual. You're violating traffic violations, okay? Traffic violations, because you're driving a motor vehicle, operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway in the state of Florida. My job and that gentleman's job's over there. Our main job is traffic enforcement. We follow the rules set by Florida. We enforce the rules set by Florida, okay?
They don't fall under the Uniform Commercial Code.
So I'm not going to answer
commercial.
because he's saying everything right.
Dummy.
If he says something wrong, I'll answer. So far, he's doing everything perfect.
No, and I know that's true. I'm just asking. You know why we have to
Uniform
be this.
Commercial Code.
He knows his stuff, so I'm not going to answer for him. He's doing a good job.
It's commercial equipment, okay?
Right.
You're classifying it, but you told me this is your personal car for you to transport yourself, okay?
I'm just
so it is
privately.
a privately owned vehicle for transportation.
When you do the
It's
registration,
classified as a passenger vehicle or passenger car, correct? Is it?
sorry.
Isn't it?
Say again?
It's a passenger vehicle or passenger car is what we're going to classify it as.
It's a private automobile.
Okay, it's an
It's not a
automobile.
motor vehicle.
Okay, so now we got back to that.
They do define it differently, like in the code,
Okay.
even in the Florida code, because they use the federal commercial code.
Okay, so the UCC, like I said, you keep referring back to the UCC. You're not. He's tried looking it up. You told us you're going to provide documentation. You never provided any documentation.
I thought I said I think I might have a copy of it in here.
And like I told you, if you're going to follow this belief, if you're going to try to express your belief on that, it's probably best that you have your documentation to back it.
And I need to.
All you have is a dozen copies of a fraudulent
Ooh, that's bad.
tag, is what you're wanting to call it.
That's bad.
Okay, that's all you have. Is a
That's-
dozen copies of the same
It's
thing.
identification. I
That's
thought
bad.
It's not
I
identification.
With the Federal Motor Safety,
No,
which oversees all of it. I thought. That's right. I think it does.
it does not. You're in the state of Florida.
I
Within
don't.
the United
That
States.
doesn't fall under the federal.
You're in the state of Florida.
I'm trying to figure this thing out and just say, okay, I'm not hurting anybody. I don't want to be enslaved to every system. that's
Enslaved.
all.
Then
Okay,
leave.
George, somebody's going to pull up and you're going to be going in their car. Is there anything you would like to take with you? Phones?
That's the other phrasing they use quite often that I don't really quite understand. You're enslaved. What is it you're enslaved to?
I don't know. Taxes, fees, nonsense. Then leave. Then leave.
How is that enslavement?
Yep. Because somebody is telling you what to do, and they don't want to be told what to do. They want to make their own rules.
But
And that's
not
fine.
being
Leave.
enslaved.
Leave. Don't sign the contract. Don't sign it.
Wallet? Anything like that?
I need.
You can only take very minimal things. We're going to take phones, wallets, ID, something like that. Anything you take with you has to have your personal name on it.
Why am I being taken away?
We've already told you that. We've already explained this to you, okay?
No, I mean, what's the next step? What's the solution?
You're going to go to
Why is it-
jail is where you're going, okay? He explained that to you already.
Because you didn't actually take my license?
No, not because you
my
didn't take your license.
identification? What are you doing here? No, I need my stuff.
Okay, come on.
We'll get your
I
stuff.
need my
George, we'll get your
stuff.
stuff. It's okay.
Did I close the window and stuff?
We'll take care of everything. We'll take
Stop.
care of everything. We'll take care of everything.
It's my phone.
I
Okay.
need my stuff.
He's standing there in handcuffs. They've told him he's been arrested. They've explained to him he's committed a felony.
Yep. Yep.
He's arguing with them why they shouldn't be charging with him. And
Yep.
it's only until they're leading him to the vehicle to take him to jail that it sinks in.
He has 12 copies of the license plate.
Of the fraudulent license
Yes,
plate.
that's 12 felonies. Yep.
Yes. Well, he didn't affix them. He didn't affix them.
Well, the fact that he has possession of 12 copies.
I understand. I
Yep.
understand.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
We'll get what you need to
The
get.
red bag.
Yep, we'll get what you
I
need
gotta
to
close
get.
the windows.
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care
Why
of
can't I
it.
park the car outside?
Because you're not driving anymore.
he has a I believe a diminished capacity defense because he's that much of a moron.
I guess. I
don't know what to do. I don't know what's
Okay,
next
that's
step.
why I'm asking you a question. You're going to be going to jail, okay? What would you like to take with you? You're very minimal. So usually phones, wallets, stuff like that. The next is you're going to go to jail. You're going to go through the booking process, and then you're going to decide what you're going to do from there. Whether you're going to go take this to court.
I don't know how to open this.
I agree with that a million %.
Okay. No, please explain that.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think the
Turn
laws
it
are
off?
going to change eventually.
I don't know how to.
Can I? No.
No,
You throw
we
this
turn phones
bullshit.
off. That way they're still powered. So
I
when you
was
get to
trying to
jail,
get
they'll
these
eventually
off.
at one point they're going to give you access to your phone, so you can get 3 phone numbers out of it. Okay. Do me a favor, step close to our vehicle. Is there anything on you that might poke, stab, or cut her?
Is there a way I can get this
Yeah.
necklace off?
It should. Because you can't wear that into the jail.
Yeah, you'll get it back.
Does anybody have an Android?
Oh yeah.
We can deal with it later.
Okay. Don't hand me an iPhone. I don't know what to do with those. Keep on not with you. You're taking everything out of your pocket. Yeah, we have to take everything off, okay?
I don't want to take my wedding ring off.
You can't wear anything into the jail, okay? Everything has to be put in your personal property there.
God,
So-
my wedding ring.
So what time frame? What do we do?
Hey, do me a favor. Have it climb on in there. And when you get in, I need your feet facing out, okay? She has to take your shoes off and search inside your feet. Just make sure you don't have any kind of contraband, okay?
This isn't as comfortable as the front seat.
Nope, you're on a hard piece of plastic back here, unfortunately.
No, I know.
Your car is getting towed, so if there's anything of value, we need to know what's in there. That way,
Get told. I have somebody come get it.
the only person that can pick the vehicle up on the side of the road is the registered owner. Ironically, you're the registered owner and you're going to jail. You can't pick up your own vehicle when you're going to jail. Okay?
So how?
So your car's getting towed
Oh,
and you're going to jail.
why are you guys doing all this?
Because you're a moron.
Unfortunately, you brought a lot of this upon yourself, okay? He went
How?
through it already.
He was asking questions. We
He
were
just went through it.
talking. He
Okay.
and I were talking, and then you came, and all of a sudden you just like going full throttle.
Okay,
It's like,
all right. Go ahead and turn. Place both your feet in, okay? Turn all the way in. All right.
No,
Watch your leg, okay?
it's unfortunate.
Thank you, George.
All right, he was charged with resisting without violence and possession of counterfeit plates.
Good morning. I haven't powered down.
No.
Oh, I wanted to see what happened to him other than his charge.
That was good.
Dang it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
It was. That was good.
Fun show. That was a fun show. We met our goal. Thank
Yep.
you, everyone who participated. So now we get to figure out what we're going to do to embarrass Jim. That will be
Oh.
fun on the
Yes.
marathon, which
Yes,
is on Friday
yes, yes, yes.
from, what is it, 12 noon to 9.
Yep, yep, yep. And Christine's gonna get a microphone or something, or do it on her iPad so her audio's better. Yep,
Okay,
yep.
that's okay. It's fun having her. We will
Yeah,
have her
it
on
was.
Mondays, I think, going
Yeah.
forward. So that'll be a
Yes,
fun
yes.
addition. That will be a fun addition.
Yes, yes.
Any last thoughts while I try to find the closing theme?
I made homemade turkey pot pie tonight. It's
Oh,
it looks fabulous. Yep,
I bet.
yep. Night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Well, hold on. I gotta find
Okay, all right.
Gotta
Remember,
find
classic dinosaurs are made out of oil and petroleum, which were made from the fossils of deceased dinosaurs, making them actual dinosaurs.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh, but tell me I'm wrong.
everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show.